Alright, welcome back, guys, to another episode of Triple J and C.
Hey.
And today's topic of the day
Is
should you. You say it.
how should you be honest with certain things, I guess, with your partner, and to what extent, if that sounds right. You know, like how honest can you be with your partner?
Yeah, the level of honesty, like full blown, 100%, or like a little bit of a lie, or like just not even at all.
And it depends on what you're trying to tell them as well.
Yeah.
Will it hurt them? Will it not?
I
Will
feel
it
like it's
hurt
something
you?
gotta
Will it
think.
not?
Alright,
You
so
gotta think it twice. Should. I mean, but it depends.
no, so like what if she asks you for something? Like, are you gonna be like 100% honest?
It depends on
Depends
what.
on
it is.
what?
Like, give an example real quick.
Like, for example, like if she asks you like, do you still text other girls?
Oh,
Whether it's in a friendly or non-friendly, like,
Wait.
yeah.
see, like, first of all, you shouldn't be texting in a flirtatious way with another woman if you're with a girl.
Oh no, better yet. Let's put it this way. What if she asks for your phone?
No.
She ain't getting it.
She ain't getting it for the simple fact that, like, once you get the phone, there's no trust, and that's it.
Yeah, I agree.
With no trust, then there's no point of a relationship.
That's
Because,
my phone. Whenever she wants to.
well, then,
Give her
Like,
my phone.
see, like
Like
me,
whenever
like,
she wants to, she can
but
have my phone.
like to me, it's like I'll give the phone when it's like, hey babe, can I make a call real quick? Boom. Hey
Yeah,
babe, can I
yeah,
search
yeah.
something up real quick? Boom. Not, hey babe, let me see who you're talking to.
Nah,
That's
yeah,
not
my
cool.
girl
Or
would do
be
that.
sneaky with it.
You know,
Yeah.
that's not cool.
Because sometimes, there's people out there that maybe while you're sleeping,
Yeah.
phone's just chilling there. Obviously, if you leave it chilling there, that says a lot. Because there's some niggas
Yeah.
out there that be hiding that shit.
Yeah, I mean
of
that's
course.
when it's like okay, maybe you question that a little bit because
Yeah.
if you hiding it, like me, I'll leave it there and like I guess my phone has the feature where like I didn't put it the setting where it says just notification, just the phone's just like that.
Yeah.
But like if I'll tell her the password, like, oh here, you need the phone real quick because your phone's charger is dead. Here, you know what I mean? Because I'm not afraid of whatever's gonna pop up at that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's different. I'm not about to be like, because I've had girls that are like, literally, I'll be sleeping and they'll like crawl around the bed just to get my phone. That's fucking. I literally woke up. I'm like,
No,
what
but
are you doing?
I'll agree with Steve that is for me. It was always a level of like what you said? Trust. A level of trust.
Wait, hold on a second. Can you lower that?
That's his phone. I don't know what he has.
Oh, Jax, lower the tablet, please.
He ain't doing that.
Sorry, guys, my son's here. Jax,
Lower the tablet.
sorry, guys. This is a commercial break.
So, what was I
Just
saying?
fade this out.
Yeah, I can fade it out. So what was I saying?
Come over here. Go ahead, continue the conversation.
So my
So trust,
I
like,
forgot.
I
Oh,
feel
right.
like you should have
yeah.
trust.
So like
with
for
the
for
person.
her or like anyone to be like, oh, let me see your phone. That's like you don't trust me to not be doing something I shouldn't be doing. Like I would always put up the argument, but then at the end of the day I'm like, here,
Yeah.
take it. Look what you want to look at. Like
Thanks.
she knew my password. Like she could do whatever she wants going through the phone, but.
Mhm.
If you found something about me with my boys talking some dumb shit, like that's you. That's on
you,
your
yeah.
that's on your fault.
You warned them.
Because like as guys, we talk a lot of bullshit. Like
We have guy talk.
most of the time it's not even
We
serious.
have
It's
guy
not even
talk.
serious or
Nah.
true.
Yeah.
It's just guy talk.
Guy
Like,
See,
talk.
you know what's funny? My ex, I remember like I was in a group chat on Instagram, and like I had old coworkers that they'll send me pictures of like Instagram's girls, and it happens to
Yeah.
be Billy.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
was
we
showing,
have a group chat like that now.
Yeah.
Like,
and I would show them like, look, this is just guy talk. You know what I mean? So if you ever see this shit, don't get offended. It's just guy talk, because it might not be necessarily me sending it. I can't control what other people send me.
yeah.
And that's another. Remember what I was telling you the other day where like or was it you? My ex got mad at me because of someone I didn't talk to for a long time, and I don't know, they just sent me a message. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That was out of my control.
Oh, yeah.
That is
You
that.
told
Some,
me
some
that.
things are out of your control.
Yeah, but like me for example, like I'm honest with everything, or I try to be as honest as like possible because like I'm not that type of dude that would want to get caught up in a lie.
Mhm.
Like, oh, but I remember you said this, and I was like,
Oh,
how do I come
But
back?
have
from
you
that?
ever though? Like, have you ever been caught up in a lie?
I have.
No.
No?
I mean, I haven't been caught up in a lie, but I've like, you know, I may have said something, but not like the whole thing, because
okay.
like she might have felt some type of way about
Mhm.
if
Yeah,
like,
but those moments like that is I feel like, do you have to be detailed with it?
I
You
feel
know
like
what I
you
mean? Like, you
don't
don't-
because like if it's gonna
If
make
it's
her feel
not
some
that
type of way,
important.
it's like might as well just avoid the whole thing.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's like
I've done
for
little
what?
lies.
That's the thing. Like when I told Marvin, I was like, yo, I told my girl, I don't care what happened in your past. You don't care about what happened in my past.
Mhm.
The only thing that matters is when we started talking, from there forward.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to hear nothing in your past, and you don't need to hear nothing in my past.
Exactly.
keep it at
Because
that.
But what if
it's
they
past
do
for a reason.
ask you, like, will you be 100%?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
I told
'cause
my
he's
girl
not-
everything.
it's
But
not happening
like he said, oh, like somebody like randomly could just text me. Like I had the same phone number from 7 years, so like I have friends from Puerto Rico, all that. Like sometimes I'll have somebody text me, and like for example, we were having the gender reveal party.
Mhm.
My ex, she had texted me.
Mhm.
But it was a random text that I showed her because she was going through something for dental hygienist, and
Mhm.
she just told me, she was like, oh, I need to do a practice. If you or anybody, a family member, if they want to get their teeth clean or whatever for the practice,
Mhm.
like I'll be more than happy to do it free and everything. I showed my girl, I was like, here, here's a text. That's it. Like I had nothing to hide. I mean, she got a little bit mad because I didn't have her blocked, but I was like, we ended up in good terms.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't because I didn't want to be with her or something like that. It was mutual ground. We're like, we're not happy. Like that's it. We just end it. You know?
Yeah, that's-
I feel like if a girl ever asks a question like about anything and like you want to be, I feel like you should ask how much do you want to know about like whatever you're asking,
Some
right?
girls can't handle it.
And
That's
but
true,
you're
that's
also not responsible how they take it.
For their reaction.
Yeah, like you're the one that asked.
Mhm.
I'm just telling you.
Exactly.
It's your fault
Yeah.
that you're asking me, and whatever way you feel, that's on you.
Exactly.
That's
Definitely.
like, you know, in my opinion.
That's just showing like how mature they may be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like I used to be mad immature with the shit too. I can't even say it's just been girls. You know what I mean? It's been me too. That's just like whatever. Like you know what I mean? But like, you know, we do have a past. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Sometimes you either handle it or you don't, because it's not like it's happening anymore.
Yep.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So that you gotta really test yourself to see how mature you are for that.
But like he said, the past is the past. Like
Yeah.
this is focusing on us and right now and what we went through.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not whoever you went through with somebody else.
Mhm.
And that's done with.
Now, if your past is still involved in your present, then that's when you
Nah,
fuck
yeah,
That's,
that's when you
yeah,
fucked
that's
up.
when it's like,
That's when you fucked
oh, you gotta like bring it back real
up.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
And-
you know what's it's funny because I've been in situations where I'm just like, I'm like, damn, like nothing's happening, but I'm like, should I tell her just because I want to be a good person
Mhm.
that like, oh, this happened, or should I not? And like, I'm scared because like she'll think I did do something, but then me not telling her, she'll find out anyways. She'll think I did something anyways
Mhm.
because I didn't tell her originally, and then I'm just like, fuck,
You have a bad
should've just told
conscience in
her.
your mind.
yeah.
Like, you could have a bad conscience in your mind. It could be something so little, but you're like, damn, like I probably should have told her, you know. Or if you wait a couple of days,
Mhm.
you know, something like say an ex hit you up a couple of days ago, you're not honest with it. You just delete the message,
No.
but you
No.
feel like you should tell her, but you doubt yourself. Like,
Yeah.
You're just trying to avoid an argument. A week later, she finds out. You don't know how. You don't know why.
Honestly,
What you do?
I'll just be mad blunt. I was like, listen, like, you might get mad at this, but this happened. Nothing like nothing other than like that happened. But I just want you to know, like,
Nah,
that
but
was
I've been in
not-
situations like that where like I had to reel myself back, like, yeah, I just don't want to start arguing. Like we're doing good,
Mhm.
you know, because
Yeah,
every
I know,
relationship,
I'm sure it
every
happens.
relationship has like their moments
I
where
get that.
you know everything is so good, everything's so perfect at the moment, and you're just not trying to mess that up. Because you know, one little text like it could just say "Hey" from your ex, so, like
You
That could
lose
just-
trust right there.
a trigger
Mhm.
to that. You just
Right.
trigger and you're just like, fuck.
You know, you want to hear an example? Oh my god, this one sucked.
Yeah.
Right, I came with my ex right from Florida. When I was living in Florida, I came Thanksgiving because it was like my first vacation, my road trip. I drove to Jersey, so I wanted to do that to experience it. And like towards the end of the trip, my ex was just like, she just ruined it for me. You ruined it for me. So freaking I told my best friend about it. I was like, yo, I don't know what to do. Like the vacation got shot towards the end. Like and I explained to her, and my best friend was like, yo, that's some white trash shit. So I'm sleeping in the car, and we're driving through Maryland. Out of nowhere, the phone gets thrown at me. I was like, what happened? She's like, oh, you let your best friend call me white trash? I was like, oh, this is where I fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to tell her that my best friend said that because I didn't want confrontation with her.
Yeah.
And I didn't want confrontation with my best friend because I didn't want to stop being friends with my best friend. You know what I mean?
Then that's where it gets tricky because like I'm pretty sure you didn't defend her.
I did not.
That's
I
what got
did
her
not.
mad.
Because like I was just like, yo, like I was mad that my ex did that in front of my family, whatever she did in front of my family, and then I was just like, all right, whatever. I was just told like let it ride out, but like it rolled out to the point where she grabbed my phone and like it rolled out too much. You know what I mean? And she was like, and she was her time. It was her turn to drive. So she was. We were in Maryland. She like get out the car. I was like,
Oh man.
you stupid as hell to get out the car in Maryland. Like kick me out in Florida.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That was harsh because like how do you tell somebody like, yo, my best friend called you white trash because you're being stupid? I don't want to tell nobody that and then have. You know.
I don't know. I'll be honest. Like
I don't.
just be
Yeah,
straight-
I think
would
at
be
that
honest.
point that's not something you should have. Like it's.
Like at that point, it's your best friend. Like they're who are you with? You're with your best friend or you're with your girl? You know what I mean?
See, I
Like
was
yes,
with her
they're gonna
and
see
her
each
best
other. They might like each other, but they'll have their boundaries. You know, they'll
And-
have a wall
yeah.
between them. You
For
know, they
sure.
might not. But at the end of the day, you're with her, and he's gonna be your best friend no matter what.
It's true. It was at that
As
moment I
time
fucked up.
goes, you know, they'll build
Well,
that relationship.
No, like where he
Wow.
really messed up was not even not telling his girl that they did that. Well, it's the fact that he didn't defend his girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
let it ride.
Mhm.
Like you know, he
Yeah.
basically agreed to it.
Yeah, I did. I did agree to it.
You did. Of course you did.
That was some white trash shit. So what she
So-
did.
Yeah, of course
But
you
it
did.
is what it is. You know, I'm not with her, but like that was just an example of like, oh my. See, that's another example of like, that's why you shouldn't go through my phone.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? I'm not cheating, but you're gonna see stuff that you may not like.
Yep.
Yeah.
You don't have to be cheating to see something you don't like.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah, because it could be your family,
Mhm.
saying
Yo,
something,
for real.
you know, some shit.
Mhm.
like that.
Or it could even not even be anything about them. It could just be like you and your boy. Cause I've had this happen to me. Just like me and my boy were just talking about, just like past stuff,
Mhm.
and then one day she just went through my phone and saw all that. And like okay, I was like, it's cause in my head I'm like, why? Like I'm not gonna be deleting stuff. Like for what? To my phone.
Mhm.
That's when you look guilty, cause like it makes no sense. Like if you start deleting stuff and then the girl
Yeah.
looks through your phone, she's like, why it skips a beat right
Yeah.
here? You know what I mean? It makes no sense. I've been caught up like that too. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie and say I haven't.
No.
Because like there's moments where I'm like, oh my god, if she sees this, she's gonna be so heated. And then like she's going through my phone and it's like, wait a minute, how did this make sense? This conversation real here, like you're missing a piece. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to anybody. It wouldn't make no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when you start looking guilty and you look like you're doing more when it's really you fucked up because you took one little piece out.
Versus like if you didn't delete it and she actually saw what you wrote and like there's no like gray area. Like
Yeah.
is he even lying about what he was
Mhm.
talking about? Like no, it's
That's
right
facts.
there. Like the proof.
Yeah.
Get mad at what like the real
That's
stuff.
facts.
See, like you know what happened to me? I had told my girl she kept trying to go through my phone, but she was just trying to like take pictures because she likes to. Since I have a new phone, she wanted to take pictures with the snap and all that.
Mhm.
And then I had told her, I was like, nah, leave my phone away, leave my phone alone. And she was like, why are you hiding? I'm like, I'm not hiding nothing, but I'm gonna tell you something right now. I got over 6,000 pictures on my phone. And I don't delete that because I'll be there like for a whole week deleting, picking and deleting. So I was like, I might have some past shit there. So like she saw how I got and she started going through it, and then she saw like screenshots of old conversations with me and my ex and all that, and then like some picture of like either us together, but it was like years ago.
Mhm.
So she saw it and then like I saw her like giggle. And she gave me the phone, and she was like, "Those are some nice pictures you have there." And I was like, So I started deleting. I'm like, "Yo, you know what? I don't want to have this problem again." In front of her, I'm like, I deleted all those pictures, little by little, little by little. And I'm like, "Don't look through my phone. Like, it's not that I'm hiding. I told you I have something there for my ex,
Mhm.
but like I'm not gonna delete it. I'm gonna tell you, but you're gonna find something that you don't like."
You're right.
And sometimes they do it to themselves.
They do.
That you do
Most
it to
of the
yourself.
time.
You break the
Most of the
trust. You
time.
break the
Yeah.
trust. The phone is a big thing.
And
From either or,
Yeah.
you know, because a man could go through a woman's
Yeah.
phone. Because if if you're a suspect or something,
You're
you know,
gonna that's
you're gonna get that urge to like, yo, what the fuck
but this
is
is
she having her phone? you
this
know?
is another thing because I never unless she asks for my phone, then I'll be like, all right, let me see your phone.
Yeah.
But because to me, you know, in a way, if you're feeling some type of way about something, is because you're doing it.
Yup.
That's how I think.
You have a bad
Yeah.
conscience. You have
So
a bad
if you're
conscience.
if you're asking for my phone, it's like, what are you doing
Mhm.
that is making you want to like look through my phone?
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
That's how I thought a
Guilty
lot.
conscious, right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And I never like I trust her and I was never doing anything.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, why I gotta ask for a phone? Because
Yeah.
I'm not doing nothing, so I don't
Yeah.
have that conscious or thought of stuff like that. And I'm not saying she did do stuff or whatever. I'm just like that's That's just what went through my head when stuff like that
That's
happened.
good.
True. Or you've done. It's not like necessarily you're doing it at the moment. It's like you probably did it in the past,
Yeah.
and you think now somebody's doing it to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that has a lot of. That's just being insecure at that point, you know. Because
Yeah,
if it happened to you in the past, and that does happen.
Or if
I
you
felt like
did
that
it in the
before.
past, or if you did it
You
in
know,
the
like
past.
back in the day, you
Yeah.
know, past relationships, like I felt, you know, insecure just because, you know, I suspected something and it happened to be true, you know, and you know, but you grow from that though.
That's true.
You should build from that,
Yeah.
you know, little by little.
Yep.
Maybe
I
you
was
should-
100% honest with my ex, to like everything, bro, everything. It was a good and it was a bad thing.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
It was a good, it was a bad thing.
Yeah.
Yes, a good thing, just because we learned to trust each other.
Yeah.
You know, it lasted 2 years in our relationship, you know, good times and all. But a bad thing is because every now and then she would be like, oh, but you used to do that with her. And she used to bring up shit like that, like,
I've
why
been
didn't
through
you do that
I've
with
done-
me?
I've been through that.
Oh, you did that with her.
I've been through that.
And all that shit, you know? She starts like things, you try to avoid doing the same shit you used to do with your ex for a specific reason because you want to make new memories.
Yeah.
But they bring that shit up.
I know.
And you're like, oh, damn. You know?
Yo, you know what I've been in? Like, right? I used to. People used to tell me sometimes, like, oh, like, sometimes you need to open up, right? And I'm not an open person sometimes.
Neither am I.
So, so like, people would tell me, like, don't be ashamed of your past, right? Let people in, let them know, maybe, you know,
Backfire.
dogs. Backfired completely to the point where I'm just like, all right, like, the next person I meet, do I even want to tell them my past?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I have a hefty past.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's just like, I get nervous because then people are, like would think, like, is he gonna go back to the same person he was back then? You know what I mean? In my heart, I don't feel that, but they don't know that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the problem. That's what I'm fearful of, letting them know certain things in my past because I don't want them to fucking carry that shit on. You know what I mean? Like, oh, now they gotta worry about if I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? Not cheating, but like other stuff I've done. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what worries me. Like, do I want to tell the next person my past, or should I wait a minute? You know
I
what
think you
That
should
person
always
should
wait.
be.
You should
should
always
be-
wait.
Yeah, you should always wait, but I feel like that person should give you the same thing back. You know,
Well, at
if
least
you have
little by
if you
little,
have
so.
questions, you know, she should be able to answer
But
them 100% like you do.
But you know
But
what
if
it
she
is?
doubts
I don't-
herself in the middle of all that,
But I
You know
don't
what I
care
mean?
sometimes about these people's past. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, like I've
you
met
might be
people.
curious about something.
No,
like
no,
I'm curious.
no.
But nothing
No, no,
too
no,
late.
no, no,
Nothing
no.
too
I
extreme.
really
you
don't
know?
care now. No, I really don't care about someone's past. You know what I mean? I'm not there. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
So why am I gonna care? You know what I mean? They'll bring it up in story. I'm like, oh, either I can relate to it or I can't. But I'm not gonna go out the deep end like, oh, what happened with you and your family when you were 10 years old? You know, what happened with you and your ex when you were in high school? I don't need to know that shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to know that shit. If it comes up in conversation, cool. I ain't gonna stop it. But I'm not about to go deep in where I'm like, oh, just tell me about your past so I know more about you. No. I want to know about you now.
Yeah.
Let's talk about now. Let's talk
Oh.
about what you want later.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about what was behind you. You know what I mean?
But what if it comes up in conversation and then you just get curious? You get a question out of nowhere that would you ask?
You know what?
her at the
From
point?
experience, I feel like curiosity will kill your cat, son.
Mm-hmm.
Where like if I get too curious, I'm like, and then I start asking, and then I start getting myself mad. I'm like, oh, like now that your past is kind of affecting me, and I'm getting mad about it. Why? Like why?
Yeah, you should.
No, I
What
should.
if like you find out something about their past that would explain how they act now?
Mhm.
And then like now you're like,
I was
oh,
gonna get to
that's
that
why.
too. Yeah,
That's
you're
why
gonna
like.
get
I
I was getting to that. I was getting to that. You
I
still
just-
did. I was getting to that.
But I guess that's a good point too.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people in their past,
'Cause you might
it
say-
affects them.
Yeah, you might say
Wow.
something and then she might like just like flip out and you're like, why she does that every time?
That's true.
You know?
But that's past trauma that she needs to get over.
But that's something you need
But
to
you
know
need to
too.
know.
Yeah.
So you don't do it, or try not to do it,
Or help her get through it.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
She wants reassurance that you're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, that's her
just
part to
something.
explain it to you before getting mad at you for it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the person should get mad at you if something's brought up. I think at that point she's like, oh, let me warn you right now, that thing bothers me. And then if you do it again after that, then that's your fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't think they should blow up off the bat. You know what I mean? I think they need to explain
Yeah,
it.
but that's the
Yeah,
whole
but
part of
yeah.
you saying that you don't care about their past.
You know, you should. You shouldn't though. You know what I mean?
Well,
So yeah.
that makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
questions and certain questions mean a good thing. certain questions.
Isn't that there's always bad and then there's the good.
Okay, I get that. You know, like if there's like past trauma that she needs help getting, but like if I don't care about like people she dated or school she
Oh, no,
went to
that,
take
I
care
don't
of.
care. I'm just talking about like,
But that
I wanna
type-
get
that
to know
when
her,
you-
you know? You want to get to know the person, like why she's like that and all that, you know?
Well, even with like past partners too, because like what if like she had like a past relationship where like she was being abused, like he hit her and stuff, and like she
Or-
was being like a certain way with you, and you were like, why are you always like being like that with me? Because you didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Or you know, like with me, like I take my past. I have my past with me every day because I have a son.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? That's a past I can't get rid of. You know what I mean? I don't want to get rid of my son, but
Yeah, of course.
his mom is like part of my past. That is just she's gonna happen to be there as long as my son's alive. Or
Yeah,
not.
but that's something that's like obvious.
Yeah.
Still the past coming with you.
Yeah, but
But
they-
like
they
I-
have to-
because
but-
of him, not because
yeah,
of you.
I know. But like that, I think that falls under maturity too. You know what I
Yeah,
Yeah.
mean? Like
be mature about the situation.
yeah,
It
because
has
it's
to be
like
mature.
we both moved on and that's it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And your next partner is gonna have to accept the fact that you have a son,
Mhm.
and he's gonna be around you every weekend.
Mhm.
And who knows? Maybe in the long run,
It's
he'll
a
be with
bundle
you every
package.
day.
It's a bundle
Never know.
package.
Yeah.
It is.
You would know about that.
Yeah.
No, it's a
for
full
real though,
package.
like, see, like
And I
I got
see-
a son and you got a step one,
Yeah.
but you have one on the way too.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to deal with the first one first, you know, the step
Yeah.
part before
Yeah.
actually being a dad.
Mm-hmm.
And he accepted it. Like, just see him yesterday at the birthday party. Just carrying him, messing around. He gave him a pow pow in the
When
booty.
he gets in trouble, like, say it!
That kid was just like hammering me, like, there's a doing nothing. Hit me. And then the little girl came and started hitting me too. I was like, wait a minute.
But yeah,
Yeah, man,
that's
stuff like that.
stuff like that. You just gotta, you know.
Well, what was that? Oh, it was already. It's time.
Yeah, it's time.
It's time.
It's time, Jax.
That's all you get.
So that's all you get for honesty. A little sidetrack of other stuff that I guess tied into it, and the extent of how honest you should be.
Shout out to Christian though, he's talking more.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
He's growing up. He's growing up. He's
We'll
getting
talk
more-
about maturity
he's
next.
getting more
He's the
confident.
youngest one here too. That's
Is he?
crazy. Yeah, he is. So he has
Shout
a-
out to Jackson, special guest.
Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah, he be alright.
So yeah. Our next topic. Oh, they peed.
Just pretend you didn't hear that. Alright, Jax.
Yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. So we'll see
Just
you guys.
being weird.